好多了，好多了，再来点气儿，再来点气儿。
This is the last movie that I want to talk about in this video, and that will wrap this video up real quick. The Farewell is based on a true lie. I'm watching it again on Tuesday. It's coming. I really like this movie, and guess what? I'm the only person on YouTube that get to bash this movie if I don't like it. All right, just you know, one of the biggest concern I have with walking into The Farewell, especially when it comes to the review, is it has such good reviews. One of the biggest concern is that I hope that the critics and the people are not praising this movie just because it has different culture, just because it's not American, just because it has an Asian cast or different race, whatever. It doesn't really matter for PC, for political correctness, because the society is always looking for that perfect being that doesn't exist somehow. And you know, it's one of the biggest concern I have with Crazy Rich Asian last year. Are people liking it just because they like the filmmaking and it really gave them a good time watching it, or they're liking it because the society tells them to? So if I don't like The Farewell, I get to shit on this movie because I am basically the main character Awkwafina plays. I moved to America when I was 16, 17, no, 6, something like that. So I basically grew up in Chinese culture. And what I can say about this movie, it captured the realism, the Chinese culture fantastically. It's almost 100% accurate. It's the most accurate in film I've ever seen from a movie studio that is American. And the film is shot so well. The everything from the technicality standpoint, The Farewell it's really damn good. But when it comes to the theme and everything the filmmakers are trying to say, Lulu Wang, who directed this one, it's really close to heart to me. It's so accurate because it talks about cultural differences. It talks about Western and Eastern cultural differences and how we see things differently. And because in Western cultures, people might see people as individual, where in Eastern culture, we see people as a group. We see people as group, so that when shit goes wrong, people takes that burden away from that individual just for the sake of her or his own good. And that is some of the thing that I think about a lot, considering my background. And I'm not lying. I'm not even kidding. Before The Farewell even came into the picture, I was thinking of writing a script that deals with that kind of stuff because I have similar experience with the characters in this movie. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave it. The Farewell, I really like this movie. I'm going back to watch it again, pay the ticket price, and it's a must watch. So yeah, the Awkwafina is fantastic. Just by the way, this acting is fantastic. Almost it's Oscar worthy for that scene. And she just proves himself of not only being an actor who is capable of being comedic, cracking jokes, being vile, being rude all the time in other movies. And in The Farewell, she proves herself to be a really good dramatic actor as well. So I'm going to leave it at that. And this video, and that's it. That's it for July. That's everything that I watch in July. And I will